It's your girl DeLaurian, and I am back and better than ever. Wouldn't you agree? She's a bad girl, man of the field. Let me ride. First of all, who went to go see Straight Outta Compton? Me. That's my mammy in the background. Here we go. Alright. Hi DeLaurian, you are such a beautiful woman. It's a pleasure to email you with a question. Oh, thank you, girl. I'm a college student and I have a casual work-study job on campus. I've been receiving advances from my boss and I've been stern with him. Having been approached by older men before who used their money to try to impress me and woo me, I kind of brushed his hints off and, you know, I declined him when necessary. However, he's been trying to gain my approval since January. He changes tactics and they fail, and he shows keen interest in my personal life if I have to share a detail that affects my job there. At this point, I'm pretty impressed with his persistence. I have never seen a man work this hard to break my walls down outside of my first and only relationship of 5 years. Working with him has created some confusion in my mind. I admire the work he does, I admire his personality, and I basically respect him. However, are my feelings romantic? I don't know. I've also never seen myself dating men of other races. In addition, I feel really vulnerable being in New York on my own, and as the months have progressed, he seems to be growing in protectiveness, and this sensation of security he creates confuses me. At this point, how do I separate fantasy from truth? My desire for security from his true intentions. I would quit, but that wouldn't go down well with him, and to be honest, I don't want to fight about it. I also have a huge fear of the fact that he is of a different race with some status and he's 40. But he doesn't look his age right now. On the other hand, here I am, a simple college student with no money, laugh out loud, and I can't help but feel a man in his position can't want to have a serious relationship, which is my standard. My question is, do you think it may be possible that he's sincere, or am I just too vulnerable to make a judgment call and I shouldn't allow myself to take the risk? The hardest part is he intends to keep battling away at his objective, which I received proof of when I tried to allude to my standards, and he basically made no comment on what I said. What would you do in my position? I had to wear my shades for this question because, baby, it's getting hot in her. Okay, here's what I think. I think this man is not looking for anything serious. I think he wants to have a good time with you. I think that the fact that you said he didn't even say anything when you told him what your standard is, as you say, confirms that he's not looking for anything more than a good time. Should you give this man a shot? I don't think so, because you say he's been trying to get you since January, and here it is August, and you still don't know whether or not you even have romantic feelings for the guy. No. If you were feeling him, you would know by now. Trust me. Especially if he's been coming at you consistently for 6 months, 7 months, 8 months. You would know. Your panties would be hot by now, basically, is what I'm getting at. You would know by now if you wanted this guy. And you just said yourself, are my feelings romantic? I don't know. No. When you like a man, when you're into a man, when you're interested, when you're intrigued, when you're curious, when you want to know more, there is no questions, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Okay? Ladies, we all know that. I know when I'm interested in a man, I'm not confused about it. I'm not confused. Not at all. And so all I needed to hear was that you're still questioning if you have romantic feelings for him. No, you don't. So don't waste your time, and don't let your vulnerability make bad decisions for you. Trust me, I've been there, and we've all been there, where a guy comes along with the right situation, the right set of finances, the right consistency, the right package, and here we are looking at the situation like, man, this would be nice. It would be nice to, you know, spend some time with somebody who can give me a different experience. It would be nice to be taken care of a little bit, to have a little help. It would be nice. But if you don't like the man, you're just going to be doing it for the wrong reasons. So I say no. Especially you say you work with a guy, that's just going to create a bigger problem, more drama, and you need to be focused on your work. You need to be focused on your studies. You need to be focused on your career. You need to be focused on those things. When you go to work, you don't need to be focused on what this guy has going on. I think he's just looking for a good time. I think he's very intrigued by the fact that you're turning him down, and that you are not really, you know, seeming to be very impressed by his status and by what he has, and that's turning him on even more. Oh, you really want to turn a man with power on? Tell him no. You want to turn a man with power on? Tell him no, because he's not used to hearing the word no. And the fact that you've been telling him no for so long has got him hot. He's a hot tamale. He's a walking hurricane. He's a walking fire. He's a walking volcano right now. He cannot take it, baby. Every time you come into the building, he's just like on fire. Like, this woman is telling me no, I must get a yes, I must have her. So yeah, I would say no bueno, don't do it. Just enjoy the compliments and the flirtation and keep it moving. When the right guy comes along, you will not have a question in your mind 8 months in of flirting and all that, whether or not you have romantic feelings for him. And like I said, if you get involved with this guy, if you go out with this guy, it's just gonna get messy because you work together. And then what if he humps and dumps you? Now you gotta go to work and face this joker every day. No. Yes. No, no ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am. What if you slip up and catch feelings for this guy because he caught you at the right time, and then you realize he's not really down for building something of substance with you? I say don't do it. Keep to your standard. Keep to your standard. I know it's hard right now. We all have our seasons of vulnerability where we just are, we want the right guy, we want that comfort, we want that security, but it's not time yet. Stay strong. Do not give in. Stay strong, my love. Stay strong. Hold fast. Hold firm. Keep your panties in a bunch. Keep them in that bunch down there. Keep them in a bunch. Keep them clenched. Keep your standard. He's not looking for anything serious. He's not. He's not looking for anything serious, because if he was, you would know it. Point blank period. When a man is really of a serious nature, it exudes. His lifestyle changes. He takes on the appearance and the countenance of someone whose priorities have shifted. And if you have to question whether or not he's the type of man that could truly want something serious with you, then he doesn't. Because when a man is truly serious about that thing, everything about him, from his approach, from his conversation, from his lifestyle, everything about him will say he's evolving. His priorities are shifting. He's looking for something more serious, and it will be evident. And there will be no questions. And there's too many questions. You're confused. You don't know if you like him. You can't tell if he's wanting a serious relationship. You're confused about his status. Does he really want something real with you? If he did, by now, he would have said something. He would have done something that would have truly convinced you that he is truly serious about building something or exploring something deeper with you. And when you opened up to him and you told him what it is your standard is and what you're looking for, and he didn't flinch and he didn't step up or rise to the occasion, it sounded like you gave him a little in. It sounded like you gave him an opportunity to step up, but he didn't. That's all the answer you need, baby girl.
You can see me stunt when you turn on your screen. You can see me stunt when you turn on your screen. I'm bigger than life, my name in the lights. I'm the #1 chick, I don't need no hype.